Good morning, guys. 7 days, 7 videos. This is the official 7th video, the last one. It's hard to believe that we're here. This was a very challenging but fun week. But I'll tell you all about that in a separate video that I'm going to do, doing a recap of the whole experience. Right now, it's Sunday morning and we are off to brunch in Cascais. So we are in the beautiful Cascais center. Not the most central, but pretty central. We're close to the Santa Marta Lighthouse, the Parque Marshal Carmona. This is an area that I've shown you a lot in previous videos. So if you haven't checked out my other videos about Cascais, you should. Very good videos. Lots of great recommendations if you want to visit, especially if you want to be active. But right now we're heading to this cafe called Lusophonica, where I've only had a coffee at. But today we're going to try their breakfast, hopefully, as long as there's space. As you can see, it's a magnificent morning. It would be such a waste to not enjoy this beautiful place. So getting out and about and having your first meal of the day, enjoying this sun, is going to be a vibe. Okay, so here we are at the spot, at the lighthouse. And you can already start hearing the vibes because this is a DJ cafe. They've got a radio station and everything. So let's pray that the DJs now know how to make some good food. So as you can hear, this is their morning Sunday program and they're playing some nice opera tunes. Very different than what I had heard the previous time. The last time was a lot more house, actually even more techno-y beats. So this is a very nice way to start the morning off. Not intrusive at all when you're trying to have your morning coffee. As you can see, I've got this nice view of the ocean, the marina on the other side, and right now I'm just waiting for my eggs Benedict, so let's just take in the vibes. Guys, eggs Benny, that looks peng. Got nice cappuccino, and finally some banana bread for the sweetness. Let's give this all a taste. I'm gonna have to use the front camera, otherwise I won't be able to see what's happening on the screen. It looks very good. Very well poached, the eggs. Yes. Very well poached. It's gonna be a slobbery one. Okay. The hollandaise sauce is very good. The bread is also very good. I'm just not convinced with the spinach. I don't think it's necessary here. But a lot of people like to put spinach on eggs Benedict. It's just not my vibe. Can't really complain. The eggs are poached to perfection, honestly. That is really good. So for all of this, coffee, eggs, banana bread, I paid 16.5 euros, which is not great, but it's not terrible either. I asked for an extra egg, so 3 eggs. Let's give this coffee a try. Sorry guys, don't judge me. I really can't drink coffee without sugar. And this is that nice granulated yellow sugar. Oh shit. I just spilled all of my coffee, but that's fine. There's not much wind, but the papers are flying all over the place. You can see the mess I made. That's actually very nice. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, but if it tastes good, it tastes good, and that tastes good. We'll save the banana bread for afterwards. Right now, I'm gonna devour these eggs Benny, because they are pretty scrumptious. This is good. This is very good. If you're able to do a good hollandaise sauce and poach the eggs to perfection, you're already winning. It's the basics that count. Then the bread in itself is also very tasty. Not sure what it is, but it's this dark bread. Winning. This amazing breakfast in this amazing place brings me to the main topic of the video, which is morning routine. I really find that a solid morning routine that gets you in the right mood is absolutely key for the success of the rest of your day. There are a few different things that I like. One, I like starting off the morning with something difficult, such as a nice bath. That's not easily accessible, but a cold shower will do as well. Because once you start your morning off with something that you don't want to do, and that is pretty hard, mostly everything else in the day is going to be pretty easy. It's going to feel easy because you've already done that hard thing. You've got the day started on that very high note, and it's all just going to be a breeze from there. Another thing is starting off the day extremely positively. So for example, this is a wonderful, relaxing experience. It allows me to eat some very good food. It allows me to be alone with my thoughts because I am having breakfast by myself. I'm having good quality food with a very nice atmosphere, enjoying nature, seeing the sun. This is another different type of approach, but I think it also works really well. It's different. It's not starting off with a challenge, but it's starting off centered, I feel like. I'm not sure which is more beneficial, but maybe for productivity, starting off with the ice bath would be my go-to. But just for overall happiness and well-being, I think starting off this way with a good vibe in the morning, good food, sunlight, it might be the best option for happiness. And I've been taking more and more care of my morning routines within the past maybe 8 months or so, and I do feel it makes a very big difference. I used to have breakfast at home all the time, which does feel good, but recently I've been starting to have breakfast out every day at the supermarket's cafe, which is very accessible. I go by myself almost all the time, and that, I don't know, just getting out of the house first thing in the morning after walking Piggy obviously, and just focusing on the meal, having a bit of time before you actually need to dive into work or projects or whatever it is. I think it just allows you to be more in tune with your thoughts, your goals and your needs, essentially. So if you don't like how your days are going, try to have a look at your morning routine and see what changes you could make. Idealize your perfect morning and try to get your routine as close to that as possible. Guys, I'm very sad to say this. This is possibly the worst banana bread I've ever had. Wow. I can't even finish chewing it. It just stays in your mouth. The taste is not bad. It just it barely has any taste. And it's super chewy and dry. Oh my goodness. Not ending the meal on a positive note there. That is a shame. I've got a bit of coffee left, so that will cap things off a bit better. But this, I don't know if it's the wheat they use and they're trying to be healthy, quote unquote. Oh, I don't know. Not worth it. It was $2.50 for this slice. Definitely could have saved that. No. Oh, I'm gonna eat it all because I don't waste food, but not happily. I'm not happy about this. Joanna does this amazing banana bread, so having that comparison is even worse. Her banana bread is out of this world. At least we had some nice eggs and we've got a nice vibe, which makes it easier to put up with this little piece of trash. Breakfast is done. Very nice way to start the day off at this amazing place. If you visit Cascais, make sure to come to this lighthouse. Going to the top is actually a very good investment. It's not expensive at all. It's about €3 or something. And you've got the most amazing view of all of the sea and the marina. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, quick change of locations, and we are here in one of my favorite spots in Cascais. It's in between Praia de Rata, which is over there, and this little beach, which doesn't even have a name because it's not an official beach. And I'm here on the steps because it's a good place to jump in the water, and it's very peaceful, not many people around here. Right, so continuing with the morning routine topic. Me, the absolute perfect morning routine would be go for a dip in the sea, regardless of it being winter or summer. That's fine with me. I like the cold. I like being in the outside, so it doesn't really matter. That would be perfect. Start off like that. Then go for a brunch at an amazing buffet, like a hotel buffet or something like that. then get a workout in. Actually, before the workout, read a bit. I usually like reading novels, fiction, stuff like that, and then go for a workout, regardless of it being actual gym workout or going rock climbing or going for a swim. It would just need to be some form of exercise. So dip in the water, big buffet, read a book, center your thoughts, then go for a workout. That would be my absolute perfect routine. I'm not there yet, but I'm not too far off actually, because a lot of the mornings I do start off with a dip. Sometimes I do eat before that, but regardless, dip is very, very common, even if it's just in the ice bath or something like that. I do have a nice meal, even though it's not a breakfast buffet at a hotel. I usually am able to read, even though it's not always, and I usually do go for a workout in the morning. So I'm very close to my ideal perfect morning routine. Some tweaks that need to be adjusted. Hopefully in the future that will be my routine, but I'm close to it, and that brings me a lot of happiness, and I just feel productive most of the time. I feel happy most of the time. So this has really made a huge impact in my life. I do suggest that you try this. Write down your perfect morning routine, or write down a few of them. Try to get as close to it as possible within what's actually feasible for your lifestyle, the environment you're in, for the bank account that you have, everything, and the time that you have. That's also a big factor. And just test out 1 or 2 or 3 different versions of that and see how you feel applying that morning routine. Right now it's time to go and enjoy this amazing sea. I'm going to do a little bit of snorkeling, not much, just about 15-20 minutes to enjoy the vibes. Very nice and refreshing. The water is actually pretty cold, so much so that my ears are actually hurting a little bit, but the sun is shining, so as soon as you get out of the water you're fantastic. I did forget my flippers, which was not a vibe, because it's always a bit tougher to go further down and swim along when you're just swimming with your feet instead of flippers, but it is what it is. Very good experience nonetheless. The visibility has to be one of the best that I've seen all year. This actually looks amazing. So, I don't know, can you beat this? What an amazing Sunday morning. Honestly, could not be happier. Gonna wrap this up, just gonna soak in the sun for another 5 minutes or so, and gonna head to my grandparents' house. I will see you later. Later we are in Cascais shopping, and we're finally going to see the Barbie movie. Honestly, I'm hyped to see this film. It's got a great cast. It just looks like a great story. I'll give you the review in a few minutes. Right now, let's go and get some food. Guys, we are back home after the Barbie film. I'm here with Piggy. He sadly did not go and see the film. I'm sure it would be amazing. Hearing his snoring, it would really complement most of the cinema, I believe, most any film, but he was not allowed. So I was actually really hyped for the Barbie film. I thought it was going to be fun, a bit of a social satire, a bit of social commentary, and it was, but it was not, I don't know, I didn't expect the take that they had. And yes, it was funny, it had a lot of funny moments, but I thought it could be better. I was too hyped. It was an okay movie, but I didn't need to go and see it in the cinema. I could have watched it at home perfectly. Out of 10, I'd say this is probably a 6.5. That is it. That is my 2 cents. So that concludes the 7 videos, 7-day series, 7 days, 7 videos, whatever it is. Guys, this was a blast. I really loved doing this. It was very, very challenging, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, because obviously more content is on the way, but not daily. keep that in mind. And do leave me your thoughts and comments in the comments section. That is always highly appreciated, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.